Good day, everyone. It is I, the Script Doctor, here for part 4 of Ghostbusters, the video game remastered. It is so great to see everyone here today. I hope I'm coming through well. Let's get rid of some of the music here and jump into the resuming the career part of the game. And let's see, who do we have today in the chat? We've got Six, lovely mod Six. Howdy, Script. Howdy, how are you today? We also have Kitty Bear here with us. How's it going? Snake Script is ghost busting again. Snake Script, yeah, from the A-rated B movies and B-rated A movies from yesterday's stream over on Tom's channel, Midnight's Edge After Dark. We also have Morgan King. Hello, everyone, and Script Doctor. How is everyone today? That's a great question. How is everyone today? For myself, I'm trying to stay warm.
The Chandors owned this island for generations.
Yeah, just trying to stay warm and happy to play a game here. We have Kenneth LaRock as well. Hello. Good to see you. We also have Nico Spatty and our wonderful 52 movies a year. We got Release the McCracken as well. Good to see you all. So here we are back again on an island that looks like Ivo Shandor is involved with somehow.
Continue to assert itself into ours, and the damage will be incalculable.
Just another screwed up day at the office.
Okay, so just listening into a little bit to that story.
That staircase to get inside.
Okay, so there's some sort of staircase.
And I am not swimming in the Hudson River in November. So, how do you want to get across?
Maybe that crane still works.
Okay, so now we got something to do here.
From over there to over here, make the world a better place.
All right, so where we last left off, this island popped up in the middle of, I guess, off the east coast shore of Manhattan.
Pre-Columbian death trap machinery
And
utilizes entirely.
we got a lot of dialogue going here to give us what's going on to
I
this
don't
point.
see any controls on that crane. How can we get it to move? Hey, what about the slime pit?
Don't be timid.
All right, so I guess they want me to get right into it there, but let's take a second to see what's going on here. Do a recap for anyone who's watching, not live, but in the future. So, a type of psychokinetic explosion has occurred at the Museum of Natural History, which caused a whole reawakening of past ghosts from the first film. And
Let's go. There's still a lot to do.
oh, very impatient for you, Egon.
Good idea.
Look at that. Rookie, move the crane.
All right, swing it around.
Almost. Work it over this way to cover the hole.
Yeah, so we'll just see what's going on here. Yeah, so the investigation has led us to find that Ivo Shandor has kind of, I guess, backups going on with regards to his reawakening of Gozer and all that sort of stuff here. And a character played by, I guess, Alyssa Milano is somehow involved with that. And here I am just moving this thing along here. So now that we're on this island, which the way it's set up story-wise feels like this is going to be like the climax of the game. So this might be the last part we have here, which is interesting. Nice kind of brief, basic story. Don't know what we're in store for, which is good. But I do like the setup of this, that we're kind of fighting whatever's left over from Ivo Shandor, so to speak. And, yeah, just that. Yeah, sorry, I can't say really much more to this point. We're kind of stuck in like the middle part, I guess, here. Let's see if that will work. Whoa! Interesting.
Bring it in. Almost there. Whoa. Great.
Yo, new guy.
Good work.
All right, so to just solve that interesting problem, really am liking, as I mentioned the last stream, the added effects that the proton pack has with the slime blower, the
Heads
stun
up.
section, and
You all right?
whatever
What's with
that
you?
was.
You know you only get paid if we live.
Recruit, you okay? Let's keep moving.
That was interesting. I was lucky there. I probably would have been floored.
Careful,
Okay.
we don't wear helmets.
Guys, there's way too much dangerous debris falling in here. I've got to take Marine Ecto 8 out where it's safer.
Don't go too far, Ray. If we need you, we're gonna need you really fast.
Aye, T. Raise me on the horn if you need me.
Oh
Now
man,
he's
so
Captain
Ray's going
Ahab.
away?
Be careful, Ray.
Let's keep moving. We'll find a place where Ray can put in to get us later.
Alyssa Milano. Yes, Alyssa Milano is doing the voice of Alyssa. Not much of a differential name, but yep, she's the one doing the voice there. And I mean, aside from Bill Murray is kind of not doing the best performance he can with this, but everyone else seems to be pretty much within character, and it's nice. And I'm digging the adventure aspect of it, and the expansion of the Shandor
Check
cult,
this joint.
so to speak.
That's a $3 million view, even by Manhattan standards.
My apartment used to look like this.
Shandor's public architectural style ranged from Federal to Art Deco. His personal tastes, however, obviously lean toward the Gozerian.
Now I see what they mean by early demonic.
Six asks, can you die in this game? I don't think I've seen that happen to you yet. Yeah, I have. I've had to restart at checkpoints twice, I think, maybe 3 times. Can't remember. But yeah, I have failed some missions. I know there was a glitch last stream where I had to restart from the checkpoint. That was unfortunate, but not the end of the world. Let's see. Something's over here, huh? Explore. Ooh. There we go. There's a book. Cursed Church of Gozer. Ooh. Yeah. So again, we got the cool cult of Church of Gozer that somehow awakened this island, and it's pretty cool. Oh, we got Nina here. Hey, Nina. Nice to see you. My mom just left Vancouver. Well, I'm glad she got out. I hope she has a safe journey to your place, and that you have a fun time hanging out with her and having a great week with that. I can't wait to hear how she likes it in Mexico by comparison to current day Canada right now. Oh man, there's a good old Lady Liberty. Let's see. That open the door? No. Lots of long slime. All right. Thanks. Having fun? You having fun? Yeah. You know, I'm making the best I can, and I'm happy to be here to entertain you guys, explore this story, because this is a first for me. Never played this game. Not much of a big video game guy, but thought I'd do something like this just to distract me a little bit from the regular workload that I have for me. So the objective is find a way into Shandor's castle. Is a castle?
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah, my take the words right out of my mouth, Egon.
There's an open door.
Hey, we know those guys.
Oh, look at that.
high.
Ah! What's going on?
Look behind you. On the right.
Yeah, I'm getting hurt.
That explains why they attacked us in Times Square. They're gargoyles from Shandor buildings.
Gazebo would be tickled pink to know his old security system still works so long after he died.
Oh, well, thanks, Nina, for swinging by. I hope you have a wonderful day and great time with your mom. And I'll catch you later. 52 movies a year. Excuse me, sir. Do you have a few minutes we can talk with you about our Lord and Savior Gozer? Oh, that would be a fun little prank to do one day.
That's a lot of whatever they are.
Oh my god.
Oh, great! A whole missile! Look out! Above you!
Oh,
That's disgusting.
Run!
to the right.
And we got McKinney. Hey, good morning, sir. Nice to see you. How are you doing? All right.
Look out! Above you!
On your left.
Who's that over there, Pete?
Hit the deck! Give it to him!
Oh, it's Egon. He's back there. Okay. All right, let's keep going.
Aim high.
Ooh.
Ow.
Where'd that thing go? Did we get it? There it is. Gotcha.
The door's controlled by that chain.
Hey, you're up, buddy.
Okay, cadet, you first.
Good one now. Door is controlled by a chain. There's that chain. No. Do anything with that. What are we looking at here? All right. Oh, we have Cavatino. Che, hey. Good morning, Doc and everyone. Good morning, Cavatino. Glad to see you here. I'm in the midst of solving a puzzle, it looks like. Wonder if, nope, that's not going to work. Let's see. Nope. Let's see here. 6 asks, script, from a screenwriter's perspective, how does the game's storyline hold up? So far, I think it holds up fairly decently. And we have a goal. We have an antagonist with their own goal. We have a responsibility as characters to maintain safety and security by way of an agreement with the city, which I find kind of funny that this private company that started on its own now gets a contract from the local municipality, so they end up becoming like a government agency in some regards, with government oversight by way of Walter Peck. I think that integration is very funny and a little bit ironic. I like the fact that we have this the discovery of something big and evil is on the horizon. And it is kind of like still a mystery, but it feeds into what's already been established so far by the rest of the story. And character work is pretty solid, I would say as well. So far so good. I hope it sticks the landing with what's going on here. I guess I have to go back, maybe. See what happens. Let's see what else we got in the chat while I'm going back here. Cavatino asks, have we all seen the tweet this morning about 99 miles per hour publishing 4-part Ghostbusters comic book? No, that's new. I did not know about that. So I am curious. Got to check that out, because I haven't read many Ghostbuster comic books other than an old adaptation from a while ago. Nope, that's not anything there. Let's see here. Subscribe to this channel says, from what I remember, this took me a while to work out also. Yep, that's not a problem. I've got time, and exploration a little bit. It's a cool looking island. And let's see what we got. Nothing here. Those things. Okay, so that's a winch. So let's see. Nope. An angle I can get at. Nope. Nope. PKE. Normal. Not normal. Can I do anything on this side? Nope. Can't jump into anything. Armanel's here. Hey, how you doing? Says, some time ago I heard rumors of a possible remake of Babylon 5. How scared should I be from the point of view of someone in the industry? The Witcher and the new Lord of the Rings series are already scary enough. That's a fair question. Currently, as it stands, J. Michael Straczynski, the creator of Babylon 5, is heavily involved in this reboot. So take that as you may. So that's about all I can really say on that. Okay. Interesting. Broken winch over there. Oh, I'm sorry. I was a little distracted. Yeah, J. Michael Straczynski is involved with the remake of it. So lots of people are pretty psyched by that. I don't know if I am. one thing that's kind of always in the back of my mind when it comes to anyone as a writer is that as you get older, you don't necessarily always get better. Sometimes you get a little, not necessarily lazy, but a little less aware or focused on what it is you're writing. You sort of feel like because you know all the rules, you have all these tools to your disposal to try and make things as best as possible, that you don't necessarily need to go back and recheck what it is you're doing or what it is you're trying to tell in that regard. So, so yeah, I mean, there's no 100% guarantee that it's going to be great, as with anything, which is perfectly reasonable. But at the same time, hopefully, whatever J. Michael Straczynski is doing, he's doing it in a manner that will be beneficial to people who love the show. Keep saying equip the PKE meter. I'm not finding stuff over here, which is good. Don't seem to have any. You? Nope, that doesn't mean anything. You. Kitty, script is leaving green slime everywhere, turning it into a 3D Jackson Pollock. Yeah, pretty much. Terminal's asking, by the way, am I the only one who lost the possibility of super chats on this channel? No, you're not the only one. The channel's not monetized. Nothing really of issue of that, just YouTube being YouTube. But it is what it is. We'll see what happens in the future. But for now, it's just kick back, have fun. There's no need to give YouTube parts some money in that way. Let them just do their thing. Perfectly fine. Subscribe to this channel says the new Babylon 5 remake is due to be on the CW, so be really afraid. Well, the CW is not the most reliable of networks and organization wise for their shows. So yeah, I guess that's fair. Let's see if we'll find another way. Constant drowsiness, like that name. Says I like the architecture here. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Terminal, yes. I don't know if I've claimed the monetization yet. I can't claim monetization. YouTube still has parameters they want me to reach before that can happen. So, until that's done, channel is as it is. No priority for me. I just like doing this as a hobby and keeping my mind sort of free of things. Yes, there were super chats before, but they're not there anymore, and it's no big deal for me. But I always appreciate it. If you want, that's fine. Kitty Bear says I have bad words for CW, which I am not going to say here. Lots of people do. Let's see who else. Subscribe to this channel says, can I give you a small clue? Yeah, sure, go right ahead. I'm fine with that. And Mexican Iron Man, good old Mike, saying, go script go. Watch out for any dynamic rabbit chickens. I will keep an eye out for that. Yeah. Definitely have to watch out for rabbit chickens. They're delicious, but they could also be very, very contentious, I assume. They befriended Ben Kingsley.
Come on.
So subscribe to this channel says, whatever you need to do it from the garden underneath you. I'm like, okay. All right, let's see what we can do from that.
Move, take the lead.
That's, well, we got some stairs, so that's good.
Did you know that historically hedge mazes are designed to conceal a secret shortcut?
Well, there's still one crank that works down there. Try using it to open the door.
Well, I have to get through the maze. And there's some sort of thing that's... You're all hearing that, right? There's something in here.
Let's
Okay.
keep moving.
Let's see. The slime stuff.
Egon, Winston, can we get out of here?
There we
Find
go.
the chain. Wind the chain.
Am I winding it?
That's it. The door's wide open. Get back up here.
Okay. Ah! Oh my god, stuff's on fire.
Oh yeah, keep it going. You gotta feed street rooks.
There we go. Oh, that was something. All right, so thank you very much for this clue. Subscribe to this channel. Yep. Alright. Let's run through this door. Ugh.
We need to find another way out of here. I take it we're not welcome.
Yeah, there's the first. I want to get us all name badges that say, "Hello, I'm not welcome," or maybe T-shirts or coffee mugs.
Can't do anything with that. That's all right. Okay. Kitty Bear, I'm getting nauseous from the weird FPS. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. That's StreamYard for you. I have cranked it up as best I can on the settings that StreamYard allows me to, but I'll try and see if I can, I don't know, move a bit more smoothly to compensate manually for that. Sorry, buddy. All right, let's go here. Oh, story mode. Okay, let's hear.
Alyssa, I see her.
You and me both. She's wearing just a simple terry cloth robe. And she's brought me coffee.
That's her, all right. Spitting image.
The resemblance is uncanny. This is Ivo Shandor's mother, painted in 1885.
Wait. What? Alyssa is a Shandor?
Why does this always happen to me? I meet a girl, she's crazy about me, but she always turns out to be some kind of unbelievable fixer-upper.
This is all making sense. Alyssa must have inadvertently triggered the mandala because she has Shandor blood.
And she doesn't know it. When I did her profile, she told me she was adopted.
Some coincidence, huh?
You don't really believe this happened by accident.
No. Someone must have known and set this up.
The mayor did say that Peck personally recommended Alyssa to be the guest curator of the Gozer exhibit.
Once a peck, always a peck. Shandor must have employed hundreds of workers for years to build this place.
The supports are waterlogged, the mortar is decrepit, and the foundation is shattered. In purely physical terms, there's no way all this can still be standing.
You sound like you're surprised.
No, not really. It's beautiful in a horrific way.
You can't deny the pure genius of Shandor. It's a pity that it was all used for evil. If he would have just channeled some of it for good, the things he could have done.
All right, let's see what we got going here. That
Do
looks
what I'm doing.
promising. What?
Posthumous black mass.
What? People still worship me even after they're dead? It's a powerful church, man. They're bringing some thunder. Ow!
Ah!
Get out of here! It's slimed again. Get out of here. Aim high. I'm slimed.
Ah, I have to watch out for you.
Weird slime demon things. Those are
Not
cool.
a fan of slime. You got a clean street, bro. And I'm stuck.
Oh yeah? Come down here and say that.
Look out above you. This is
Got him.
great. It is officially time for us to go.
Turrican Rex, hey, great to see you. Says, hail Script Doctor in chat. Yes, hail chat.
Please join us.
And
Unless my
Random Hand
sensory array is
3000, he did blind
malfunctioning,
me.
that is
Yep.
definitely the place we're looking for.
Hey, where'd the caddy go?
Kitty Bear
Yo,
says, Script, you can
cool
limit
breeze.
the FPS in game
Come
to
on out.
30. It might make the stream better.
Peter,
I don't know.
behind you.
I don't have the game. Let's check it out after the cinematic and see if that's an option here.
Take your imaginary hands off me, man!
No, there's too many.
Egon! They got Egon! Bring him back here! Kid, help us! Okay, you need to get to the others so we can help you. Please be careful. We don't know what we're dealing with.
Okay, let's do a quick set in the options. And go to settings, audio, video. Resolution, texture, shadow, persistent, free, mirror detail. I'll display at 30. Yeah, my display's at 30 hertz. Refresh. Film grain off. No, I don't think I can get any more in line with StreamYard's Kitty Bear. Not unless I'm not much of a techie guy on that type of
Big
thing.
things attack, it hurts.
Let's see. I don't know what's going on here. I wonder. Does that do anything? No. Okay. This is the black slime. Will my own slime blower do anything for that? I don't think so. Nah. Gotta do this stuff here though. That works. Oop, stepped in it. Danger. Stand clear during operation. Okay. Good to know. All right. Turrican Rex, yes, my PC is old. It's from 2008. I've done upgrading it to its max capacity over the years. Still works pretty well, all things considered. But yes, it is old. Internet's pretty strong on it. So that does a lot. Lower the resolution to 1280 by 720 and it will be better. Oh, okay. Let's see. Let's do that. Why not? Resolution. To 1280. Okay, there we go. Here, we'll do that. Okay, you guys let me know if that's better. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Rambam says, Script Doctor, when did you get the slime projectors? I got them, I think, last stream? When they were upgraded, or it was in the Cedric Hotel, I believe. The second time we went back there, if I remember correctly. Alright. Okay, so I'm just taking a look at the stream broadcast now. I'm not seeing any difference in that, so I'm just gonna return it back to the normal resolution. Alright. There we go. Alright, no worries there, everybody. It's all good. We got Chef Nation here. Good morning, beautiful people. Well, good morning, beautiful Chef Nation. Good to see you here. How are you? Alright, let's find my boys. Find my bosses so I can get paid. I do like that. Good Ridley Scott Aliens. The thing going on here. Is this the way I came? No, it can't be. I did stuff. Ooh, here we go. Found something there. Okay, so I think I'm heading kind of in the right direction because I can hear my teammates screaming. Alright, let's go a little bit the other way. Because I came from there, so let's go explore. Is this a dead end? Nope. Woo! Let's see. There we go. I'm hoping by seeing these creatures, I'm going the right way. Oh yeah, this feels right. This feels scary and right. Huh, that's a dead end there. Try the other direction. Slime! Just a river of slime! Alright, so we have the Basco scenarios here. Hello! Nice to see ya! Thanks for swinging on by. We have Terminal asks, by the way, speaking of the supernatural, any recommendations for some lesser known good mystery movie? I've just finished watching Dark City and I'm wondering where to continue. That's a really good question. I'll have to think on that. Supernatural mysteries don't really come to the top of my mind for genre stuff, but trying to remember here. There's a bunch in like the between 2003 and 2008 that came out. I'm just racking my brain right now trying to remember some of them. Chris Gore would definitely know what they are. That guy is a walking mental repository of movie titles and things of that nature. Let me ponder on that for a minute, and hopefully I'll have something to get back to you on that, Terminal. Turrican Rex asks Turrican Rex asks, Script Doctor, are you doing your own stream with guests in the future, talking about the industry and movies or TV shows? You are the best part of Midnight's Edge. Oh, well, thank you. I don't think so. I'm just happy to be around. But yeah, I'll be doing some stuff in the future. I'll try and see if I can get some industry people that I know involved to do some like Q&As and just discussing screenwriting, directing, editing, all those sorts of things in the future. Just all depends on the scheduling and if that works out as well, making sure that everyone can have a lot of fun doing that. Something to do in the future. I do know I want to do a stream. It doesn't matter if it's on my channel or not, but there's Phil and George, the Otter. We like Star Trek, and we like to talk about Star Trek economics. So maybe we'll be able to do something of that on one of their channels in the future. I'm just playing around here. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Let's see here. Feel like I gotta open this or close this or something. Oh, so wait. Okay, draining the sewers. Here we go. Oh, there's a thing. Oh, right. I'm all alone. Run away! Where are you going? Try something here. Nope, won't let me. Oh, good. Oh, there's another one. Okay. I'm gonna keep running away. All right. I can't move. Oh, there we go. Let's keep running. Okay. That's 2 of them. And there's some slime stuff I can do down here. Get rid of you. Huh. That was kind of deliberate. Okay. Not creepy, not creepy at all. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat while I'm coming over here. Terminal, Chris Gore recommends sing in the background. Yeah, that'd be nice to have. Cavatino, good to see you again. Says Doc, from what I have seen coming up on Picard, worries me. Yeah, I'm not too thrilled with it either. I'll pose a question to the chat. I wonder if you picked up on this. I've noticed it, but in some of the shows where the writing is kind of lousy and the cast is kind of there just because they're happy to be working or something, they tend to do these awkward hugs where they don't feel like a real hug. It's just like, oh, we're just gonna walk up to each other and, you know, kind of have a casual hug thing as if you're important, but it's not really, doesn't feel like it's evokes any meaning or emotion to it. And one of the greatest examples that recently is from the Picard trailer where he meets Guinan again, and they have that kind of boring hug. Like, oh yeah, look, we're old friends. No, I don't buy that. Usually, if you haven't seen someone in a while, there's a little bit more to a hug like that. There's like, you know, conveys actual friendship. I'm wondering if you've seen anything like that. I used to see it a bunch in the CW shows like a couple of years ago. It just seemed ridiculous. 6, investigate the sewers. Gross. Yeah, I share that. But let's we'll slime it down because there you go. I got slimes too in that. Rambam. So pick up the phone. Have to pick up a phone. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Says, I watched the season 2 trailer of Picard. Oh my god, the trauma. I mean, it's definitely a cheaper show. Taking place 2 years in the future. That way you don't have to worry about redressing sets all too much. Kitty Bear asks, Script Doctor, do you know how to set priority of programs and task managers? Giving StreamYard's higher priority might improve its performance. There's a change, and a change in game won't run so smooth. I don't. I'm not that tech savvy. But my sister's fiance is, so I'll reach out to him, see if he can do something like that in the future if I continue on with the gaming stuff, which I may. All right, let's see if we can solve this. So I'm investigating the sewers. I'm just gonna get rid of some of this here. I have to say, for sewers, these are kind of spacious and nice. Oops. That's okay. A little bit too many clickings there. Okay, let's follow this line. That's what they did in Ghostbusters 2. It worked out pretty well for them. We'll try that here. And this has led to what looks like to be a dead end. Nothing on the PKE meter here. So then we'll just jump back real quick. Try another direction. Where does this tunnel go? Oh, looks like it goes up. Alright, let's creep up here. Alright, I think game's telling me where to go. Yep, definitely telling me where to go somewhere.
I'm trapped in a dark place and can barely move my arms. Can you find me?
Rescue the Ghostbusters. Yeah, I'd like to totally do that.
I think you're getting closer to me. The sounds are getting louder. You know, I always did like you more than the others did.
Oh, I dig Winston.
Looking, man. I've got to be around somewhere in here.
I think you're in a thing. I think you're in a drum. Pretty sure you're in a drum somewhere. Probably one of these.
In here. Give me a hand.
All right. So let's take care of this. Will it let me?
Stop goofing around and speak out of here.
Okay, guess that wasn't it. So let's
Keep looking, man. I've got to be around somewhere in here.
all right.
Hey. Ooh, thanks, man. I was seriously cramping up in there. This is all looking a little familiar. Ray would be giggling right now. This must be where all the mood slime came from. Look, they must have pumped it straight into the sewers from here. Let's go find Egon. Then we'll think about finding people.
Kitty Bear asks, Script Doctor, where is my spider joke? I don't really have one yet. I gotta think of one. Yeah.
What is this place?
Don't even know where I'd begin with a spider joke at this point right now. But don't worry, I'm got a little notepad by my
Chandor's cult
my
was
computer.
working some crazy
Says
experiments in here.
kitty bear spider joke question mark. So let's see if I come up with in the next little bit. But hopefully I'll have one for you. Alright. Alright. Terminal, I'm not so tech savvy, but my sister, admiring gasp, fiance, so it is. Yeah.
There's blue slime, pink slime, yellow slime, but every ghost in here is coated with black slime. What's generating it all? Where's it all coming from?
Good question, Winston. Let's go this way. Seems like we got a door here. Oops. How to do that? Can't interact with that. Let's I think there's a door over on this side, so let's go over here. Ooh, look at that.
Quick, get a scan for Ray's database. Solid scan.
Whoa!
Stay! Sorry. Find some cover. Being dead for 80 years sure hasn't improved these guys' disposition any.
Nope.
I'm not sure when you shoved me into that crate, but you all owe me a big apology. Ha! You picked the wrong side, Ghost. Chandor isn't here to help you now, is he?
Oh.
Let's see how you like living in a tiny little box, amigo.
Oh.
Hey, more trouble. Look out, above you.
There you are. There's two of you left. Do we get him? Oh, there's one more. Okay.
Behind you. On the right.
Ugh. You see where he went, Winston?
This is the kind of stuff that really shows well on your review. I think you're really turning some heads back at headquarters. Man, what are these spooks up to? I get the whole Mandela immortality and power, but what's up with all the stuff inside? Ah, this island's got to be sitting directly on a cross-dimensional portal.
Man, Winston's learned a lot being a Ghostbuster.
Yes, that sounds like my equipment. You're getting close.
Huh. I am so happy I can follow Winston here because I have no idea where I'm going.
Get me out of this thing. I don't want to be eaten by black slime.
Egon, hang on. We're almost to you.
There we go. Got Egon out here.
Thank you. This is going to reflect well on your performance review. In most cases, I find close proximity to mildew stimulating. That was a little much, though.
So Kitty Bear says, my old PC could have
you know,
more than
Have you
4
looked for
gigabytes
it?
RAM if
Well,
it could be
you know,
worth still
Meter seems
going.
to indicate that he's
And
somewhere in this
Script's
direction.
PC lasted longer for using for games than my old PC that I had to replace it after 13 years. Yeah, I upgraded it by buying a bunch of cheap parts online and did that over the years to keep this functioning. And does pretty well.
He's on the move.
One of these days I'm probably going to get a newer computer, a bit more updated, but I don't need it for much.
I have to watch out for you. You got a mean street crook.
What's that? One of those produced.
Find some cover. Keep working. On your left.
To the right.
Take care of this thing.
Run.
Oh man, we are covered in slime.
A whole lot of whatever.
Keep it coming.
Almost there. Getting slime is the last thing. Incoming.
That's good. Keep working.
Ow.
Oh my lord.
On the right.
I am amazed at how much slime we have on this.
Aim high. This machinery indicates an astounding level of sophistication. Pure evil notwithstanding, Evil Shandor was far ahead of his time. You know, I have to take my hat off to Shandor. This lab was built how many years ago? It's truly impressive. It's likely Shandor was the parapsychology expert of his time.
Stay on the light, Egon.
I'm trying, Winston.
Should we try to find Peter or...
They probably stashed him around here somewhere.
Kitty Bear's got a good one. Script Doctor, do you know what is great about Spider-Woman legs for days?
Help! Yo, little help! I think I'm here.
Did somebody call a break?
Yep, that's Vinkman, all right. Now, we're sure about this, right?
We need to be at full strength to shut down this mill.
Way to go! I feel a momentum swing here in our favor. Get out there and find the Mandela node and shut it down. That should really piss someone off.
Hey, I got places to go, people to meet. Can we move out of here?
Great job, kid. Glad to hear Peter's okay.
Ooh, that is cool looking.
What are they doing?
The readings are as big as those at the library when we crossed over. I think it's safe to assume that the machine they're working on was not built for a benign purpose. It's an orrery, a device typically used for predicting planetary alignment. In this case, it appears to actually be aligning dimensions.
I, for one, do not want the dimensions to align. Not this close to Christmas.
That would put a damper on the holidays.
How do we shut that thing down?
The motion of those devices seems to be generating some sort of energy. Hard to tell, though.
What if we tried locking those things down?
I can calculate 54 likely outcomes. We'd survive 3 of them.
That beats our usual odds.
Unfortunately, you're correct. Let's do it.
All right.
It looks like the movement of those spheres is stabilizing the interior structure. What if they stop moving? So far, this Scooby Island has been a slime tether amusement park. Why should that change now? Lock those spheres down, man. We gotta stop those balls from moving. I mean, you know what I mean.
All right, that's one. 2. I guess I'm the only one that's allowed to do that. All right.
Yes, you did. How come people smart enough to use science always try to take over the universe? Huh? Egon, Ray, anyone? Didn't think so.
Wait, those planets are aligning. I'm not so sure this is the safest course of action.
Well, let's go up the stairs and find out.
I think we found the source of the black slime, Winston.
I wasn't that curious. The whole room's filling up. Get to higher ground.
All right, gentlemen, it's official. This was a bad idea.
Huh. Turkin Rex asks, Script Doctor, do you have any hopes for the Amazon Lord of the Rings show to be good? I do not. With Christopher Tolkien gone, sorry. The steward of the franchise is gone as well. And his children are, I guess, not as interested in the series, which is unfortunate. Oh boy. Kitty Bear's got another one. Says, do you know what is great about sex with Spider-Woman? It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
It's horrible.
It smells like the Fulton
So
fish
that's
market
pretty
when you
good.
get fish.
You're better than this than I am.
A putrid mass of hatred, bile, and anger.
Not exactly Mr. Sunshine, is it?
What the heck is that?
This is the part where we do what we do. Hello.
Yo! Get him in the eyes!
His eyes, rookie.
You were doing me? You forgot to cut off his visine. Somebody chop some onions.
Giving me the evil eye, huh?
Oh, that was... Oh, it just got more free.
It's got to be vulnerable somewhere.
Ah.
Statistically speaking, that's not entirely accurate.
Statistically speaking, we better hope it is.
Okay, fair enough. What about that inaccessible anterior nodule?
That glowing thing on its head? That is its head, isn't it?
I'm not sure that matters. How can we get to it?
Hey, look, run around and look delicious, will you?
Oh, great.
There it is. Concentrate your fire on that nose.
Hit it right there. It doesn't like that at all. He's taking the bait. Why are you shooting everything but the glowing thing on its head?
Ah.
Run!
Ah.
Find some cover. Oh, got it. Incoming.
Oh. You're almost there.
Am I? Oh my god. I think this would be a little pricey during the if this were made into a movie. Looks like got like a Harryhausen puppet.
That was close.
Ow! Find some cover.
Multiple contacts.
And that is all.
Oh, there we go.
All the nodes are closed. The ghosts are trapped in them now.
Right where they belong. Our boy Evo Shandor didn't factor in that he was messing with the Ghostbusters.
Yeah, Pat made the same mistake. We're going to have a long talk with him.
Don't forget that Peter's girlfriend is a Shandor.
I'm going to
Kitty Bear has people always tell me I got bad dad jokes, and I keep telling them they ain't dad jokes. They're just bad jokes, and I'm no dad.
We're coming at you fast. Peter, get out of there.
How was it?
Was it cool? What did it look like? Did you get any samples? Did it have multiple eyes?
Shut up.
Oh, thank God you're here.
What's going on, Janine? Where's Alyssa?
She's gone. They took her. 1 minute everything was fine, the next it was chaos. Ghosts flying everywhere.
Janine, slow down. Start from the beginning.
Okay. Well, I was a little late this morning because one of the heels on my favorite pair of pumps broke, and Lester's was out of my favorite tea. You know how I love my chamomile. Well, and...
Okay. Maybe not the beginning. Start where things went haywire around here.
Okay. Somebody jumped me from behind, and before I passed out, I heard Alyssa struggling and yelling, "No!" And the last thing I remember was the screams of the dead and damned echoing in my brain.
So either there was a mass escape from Rikers.
Or someone shut down our containment grid again.
Again? Just like Peck threatened to do.
It's funny. I always knew that Peck was a pencil-necked bureaucratic prick, but I never pegged him as an evil occultist.
But where did he take her?
And where are all the ghosts? Because, no offense, but if all the ghosts we've ever caught just escaped, I'm clocking out.
Yeah, they would be awfully mad at us.
Exactly. It's generally a bad idea for the guards to hang out in the cell blocks just after a prison break.
This just in. As authorities continue to supervise the Thanksgiving evacuation of Manhattan, increasingly powerful tremors are rocking Central Park. The question is, where are the Ghostbusters?
Tell you what, kind of a nice day. Why don't we go to Central Park? Could round up some ghosts, save the girl, get back in time for a nap.
Okay, the Ghostbusters ride again.
Okay, cool. Got another mission. Let's see if we can get some upgrades, I guess, because I got some cash. And while we're doing that, let's take a look again at the chat. So, no one, how are you doing? Says, okay, I have an idea for a script or book, and I want some advice. Best advice I could give you: write it down, in any way that you can. Doesn't have to be perfect the first time. Just get it out on like a piece of paper, or on a Google Doc or a word processor. Just get it down so you can kind of like step away from it in a sense and look at it as a whole, and then start refining it from there. That's your first part to start. But if you have any more specific questions, I'll be happy to do my best to answer those. Katie Bear asks, Script Doctor, do you watch any? Script Doctor, did you watch anything from The Silent Sea yet? I find it sad that the series doesn't get much attention. I found it really good. Not yet, but I do have it queued up on Netflix. I'm pretty sure it's on Netflix. If not, it's on Amazon. It's on one of the two streaming services that I have. And me and my girlfriend are going to be taking some time this week to sit down and check it out. So hopefully I'll have some updates for you on that. I am hearing pretty good things about that, and Arcane. So those are on my watch list. War Monkey, I absolutely love the Stargate shows, and somewhat recently did a rewatch of Atlantis. I don't have any interest in this reboot by Amazon. Oh, I did not realize Amazon was doing a reboot of that. Is that weekend news, I guess? Yeah. I'm not against more Stargate, but I would be against a reboot of Stargate. I thought the original series, the SG-1 Atlantis, was pretty good. Universe, not so much. I think it fell into the Voyager, Star Trek Voyager trap. But yeah. Let's see what else we got. Kitty Bear, P.S. I am sorry for the typos and bad grammar. I can't see what I am writing. You are on my left, monitor 1 meter away from me. My eyes aren't good enough to see the text. I can understand that. If I don't have my glasses on, I can't see anything about 7 or 8 inches away from me. So yeah, I gotta wear my glasses all the time. Does annoy my girlfriend sometimes when she's like, "Take your glasses off." It's like, no, I can't see where I'm going. Sometimes she likes me without my glasses more than than I do, and I despise contact lenses. Let's see. Subscribe to the channel says, yep, Stargate is one of the few franchises left standing. With regards to like franchises in general, they do have their peaks and valleys, but a successful one never will completely die. At some point, someone will find it, will have a take on it that works well and complements the franchise, and with any luck, there's enough people involved that agree with that take, put it into production, get it out there, and the fans love it, and then it brings in a new and wider audience and grows again. It will happen again, hopefully within our lifetimes with some of the other ones. Doctor Who is a good example of that. Prior to what's currently going on with it, obviously, but yeah, it had a good 10-year absence from television, and then came back with Christopher Eccleston, and it's a current iteration of Doctor Who, which has unfortunately gone off the rails. But there's always a chance someone else will get involved and kind of right the ship again. Unfortunately, it's never an instant gratification. It just takes time, sadly. All right, so let's see what else we got here. All right, so we got slime blowers. Looks like I got all that owned. Stream heat reduction. Yeah, let's get that. Hold on, let's see here. My mouse is. Might have an issue with that here. Hold on, folks. Let's see what's going on. Alright, so let's peak even recharge boost. What is this? Decreases scan recharge time. So yeah, it looks like my mouse is. There we go. Alright, so yeah, I don't really need that. So okay. Well, here we go. Okay, now that my mouse is back to working properly, I don't know why I did that. No, let's go again. Owned, stream amplifier, heat reduction. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, collider, meson collider penetration. Yeah, we'll get that. We have a pulse accelerator, pulse enhancer. Why not? Let's get our pulse accelerated and enhanced. At least for that. Don't try to get that for your body. I think that might be bad. PKE meter recharge boost. Let's see if there's anything I haven't got yet. Because if I can. Boson damage immunity. It seems kind of like a cheat. Amplifier, penetrator, accelerator, pulse accelerator, enhancer, scan improvement, sure, and recharge booster. Still got 22 grand left. Looks like I've owned everything except for the damage immunity, which yeah, I'm not going to take that one. Let's see, back to the chat.
Oh, hi.
Tarmanel, great one. Yeah, successful series never disappear. Detective Columbo on the way out. Can I have one more question?
I told him that if
Or
they
just
started
one more
evacuating
question. Do one more
Manhattan,
thing, sir.
I don't
Yeah.
plan on coming in on Monday.
I'm probably going to do a thing on Columbo. That's one of my favorite
I've
shows.
already used all my floating
I really
holidays
like
this
it,
year,
even though
right?
it is
I
incredibly
tell him,
formulaic.
Dr. Venkman,
The performances, the
catastrophic
acting, the
exodus of
motivations,
the
they're
city
all
doesn't
quite
count as a floating
clever.
holiday.
And
No, it
you know,
doesn't.
the character
I
of
looked
Columbo
it
is
up.
fascinating to watch.
So he hands
So
me
I
the
might
employee
do
handbook
some
and
of
tells
that
me to look
in the
again,
future.
and that what is and isn't covered is very clearly defined. What?
All right, so let's
Yeah, it's in there.
let's go see what this one is and get underway.
Just once. I wouldn't mind running with these other fools away from the trouble.
Where's the fun in that?
Any guesses on where we'll find Peck and Alyssa?
I suspect that we're going to need the Super Slammer up there. No telling how powerful Peck has grown.
That means we gotta take the Ecto-1. I'll drive.
Maybe the trainee should drive. Nah.
That's a tease.
Thanks, Winston. Any ideas? Junior's pretty spry, even with that 100 pounds of proton accelerator.
Ow!
Peck's 100 pounds?
Ow there!
Make your way around to the other side and open this gate for us.
All right. Find a way to open the cemetery's main gate. Hmm. Or no, that can't be it. Figure because it's a gate, it got hinges. No, that's let's clip the PKE meter.
Boss, you all right? How's that gate coming?
Let me think. Yeah, it's like. No, it doesn't. No, nothing there. There was a sign marked gate control. Okay, let's look for that sign.
Wow, look at the storm system building above that tower.
Remember the last time we saw that kind of atmospheric disturbance?
That's right. At Dana Barrett's building the night she turned into a dog.
Huh.
I don't get it. We shut down the Mandela. How can all this still be happening?
In the Gozerian Codex, it's written that a blood sacrifice and a tremendous amount of spiritual energy are needed to generate the supreme destructor form.
A destructive form? Again?
Peck probably couldn't draw sufficient energy from the mandala before we shut it down. He found an alternate source in our containment unit.
The energy of the escaped ghosts from our grid might be enough to produce a cross-dimensional event in itself.
Yes, and with Alyssa here, I'm sure her Shandor ancestors aren't far behind.
guess we gotta keep going this way. Alright. Kitty Bear asks, Script Doctor, what is the funniest line from a movie or series you ever heard? Mine is Joan Watson in Elementary. I don't care which cock I'm holding, I just want to know how it got there. There's a few of them. One of them from Ghostbusters is the exchange between Egon and Bankman, where he's like says, Ghostbusters 2, I want to run gynecological tests on the mother, and Bankman says, who wouldn't? There's one that Tom Conkle had written in What's New or Be Cool Scooby-Doo Christmas episode, which is quite funny. Basically asking a maid to get in the kitchen and straighten up, and she has a hunch, and then she goes into the kitchen, she literally just pulls herself upright to straighten out. You know, I thought that was kind of rather funny. There's also Who Framed Roger Rabbit. He gets out of the handcuffs, and Valiant is like, you can get out of these handcuffs anytime, and he's like, not anytime, only when it was funny. Just those ones as a couple. Cavantino asks, Doc, thoughts on Netflix making westernized adaptations of several successful South Korean drama series? It amazes me how after all these years, South Korea is becoming the farm for remakes, reboots. Any country is usually repurposing or rebooting stuff all the time. All in the Family, a classic in the 70s, was a reboot of sorts of a British television series. So it's not necessarily unheard of at the time for them to do that. They're always doing it, grabbing it from whatever other country to see if that IP will translate over here. Just the way it is. Let's see. Yeah, I'm lost in this. I keep seeing Gerald G. Galeth here. But yeah, that's just kind of par for the course, unfortunately. Lots of studios do that. They'll look at international markets, see what things are resonating over there, and if the premise can be repurposed, which is essentially what it is. It's repurposed for Western audiences. South Korea cinema and television is not that much different than what we get over here. Again, it still has the same follies that normal, or not so much normal, but other shows and other projects have. Unavoidable, just is the way it is. Overall, I find either one, there's nothing that's 100% superior in my opinion. It is what it is. But a good show is a good show, and if people dig some of the stuff that's coming out of South Korea, like for instance Squid Game, which had been around, been as a script, been shopped around for like 2 decades, and finally was invested in and did well, and people like it, and they're continuing it on. More power to them. It's always great to see something get produced that people really like. That's the goal. So yeah, I am lost. I am lost in a cemetery in Central Park. And I'm not seeing any sort of gate control. Yeah, I'm lost. That's alright. Creepy cemetery. Good music though, to keep the atmosphere. Wander around. Go that way. Ooh. Ooh. Something's over here. Ah! Alright, I think I found it. Alright, cool. And I'm locked inside. Oh, cool.
Earth is great. Could plague, pestilence, and death be far behind? I'd bet on it.
Oh, that's not creepy at all. Just a couple of exhumed corpses.
Speed it up there, Tiger.
Yeah, we don't want to stand here all day.
Oh. I have no idea where I'm going, and they're gonna fire me if I can't do this. Here we are. There we go. Alright. Open the gate.
Boss, you all right? How's that gate coming?
No clue. Oh, there's gate control. There we go. It's like, it's a wait. There we go.
I'll go with the intern. Nobody should wander around alone in this place. We'll meet you guys a little further on.
Oh, do I get to team up with Ray now? Nice.
They aren't very happy about us being here.
I would agree. Yeah. Right. Okay, so we're supposed to explore. We can. Feels like be destroying some of this stuff. Can I use some slime to? Nope. That is cool. That is really cool. That is pretty cool. Okay, enough fooling around with that. Let's see. Do I have any hints from Ray? Oh my god.
You saw them too, didn't you? They think they're sneaky. Let's spread out and flank them.
Doing what now with these guys?
Could be trouble. This is among my least favorite sensations.
Yeah, we're capturing you.
I need another iron shower. Oh, disgusting. But not entirely without scientific interest. Give him the what for. Oh, slimed again. Whoa, look at them all. Flanking means I go this way and you go that way. I know you're new, but that's basic stuff. Now bring it in.
Yeah, come on.
They felt that one in Pittsburgh. Oh!
There we go. That wasn't such a chore, eh, Ray? Ray? Alright. He's giving me the silent treatment. Sorry about that, guys. Just thought I pressed one key, ended up pressing another. Should have run away, huh? No, I'm not gonna do
Use your
that.
PKE.
That's not creepy at all, hearing that. Oh, there we go. Oh, got rid of that. Okay, cool. Let's, more earthquakes. Okay. Keep going. Ah!
Whoa! Look at them all! Just missed me. Solid, kid. Above you. Uh-oh! Here they come!
Where is it? There you go.
I'm on your team!
Hold on.
Hey, watch it! It's on your left!
Come on. Go over to the trap. There we go.
Bam, slam, bam! Just missed it! You got it! Whoa! Look at them all! Ow!
Like Rambo.
Ow! Up high. Could be trouble.
Okay, seeing some slime. There we go. Gotta stop some stuff.
Give it to him. Above you.
Come on. Come over here, big guy.
Nice and easy now.
Yep.
Now that hurt. You own that creep.
Yeah.
Okay, you've got to use a little patience on something. Wow!
Come on. Get you in there. Yeah. There we go.
Up high. Look behind you. Wait a minute. Hold him!
Gotcha. Yeah. Ah, almost got him. Oh, cool. All right. Kitty Bear asks, Script Doctor, is there any pie you would never eat? I don't know if there's ever been a pie made that I haven't enjoyed. So, but that's yet to be done. You'll have to.
It's not alone. Above
You have to provide me some samples of pie that might be not tasteful, and then I can make a better assessment. I do like pies. Find a way through the crypts.
It's all you.
What needed? Well, that's not scary. Okay. Dead end. Alright. And it directed me somewhere. I get you. Alright. I never eat cow pies. They are disgusting. I would agree with that. There's the one. That's the one. See what we can find.
It's on your left.
Ah!
Give him the what for.
Turkin Rex asks, Script Doctor, have you seen Train to Busan? If so, what do you think about the movie? I've only seen a trailer for it. I do have it rented.
This is really useful.
So I haven't seen it yet, but I'm totally going to check that out. I heard some pretty cool things about it. I'm a little disappointed that we're getting a Western remake, but you know, again, as I said earlier, it is what it is. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
You got him on the rope. On the right.
Okay. These things are...
I like your style, kid. You got it. There's the key. It's too heavy to carry ourselves. Get it back to the gate so we can keep going.
Best wants to roll that way, okay. Okay. To the gate, huh? Guess that was it. The heck was that? Ah! Oh. Huh. Okay. That was something. Right. Unlock the crypt door, huh?
Check your aim.
Where's the crypt door? That's it? Yeah, that's it. Okay. That was worked out way easier than I expected it to. Turk and Rex, don't watch the sequel to Train to Busan. It is not a good movie. I will.
Wait a minute.
I'll take that under advisement.
Oh, I get it now. This has been bugging me. When the necromantic shockwave summoned Gozer back to our plane, why didn't he assume a more effective destructor form immediately? I mean, the Marshmallow Man is scary, sure, but there has to be a better way to destroy the world. It's simple. When he enters our plane of existence, he must be locked into that form from our first encounter. One destructor form per god per dimension. I like it. Sounds like the kind of symmetry these things tend to operate on. Hey, so maybe I didn't choose such a bad destructor after all, huh?
Okay.
Look, up there. It's getting worse.
Find the other
This isn't the
Ghostbusters.
Central Park I'm used to. You still have your wallet?
That's not the direction I need to go. The shovel there. I've knocked over. Gotta find a way to find the other Ghostbusters, huh? Okay. Let's see if we can do that. That's nothing there. Ray.
Come on, let's go!
Where are we going? This way.
Take a stand.
This tree fruit matures and then is gone in a burst of smoke. Okay.
That means one of two things. Either we're in trouble or we're dinner.
Or late for dinner.
Hey, we haven't tested proton packs in the ring. That's what the recruit is doing right now.
Great! Wait a minute. I'm wearing one too.
That's true, Ray. How's it going so far? You smell any burning or experience any painful tingling?
You'll be the first one to know. Or the second.
Ooh.
Airstrike! Take those flyers out! They're coming out of the ground! We've got to smash the coffins while they're airborne! Otherwise, we have to deal with these! They ain't all graceful. Whites in their eyes, kid.
Whoa. Oh, I'm all over the place. Where am I? Okay.
Overextended just a little.
Uh,
Hold on! You're all right. You rang his bell, cadet. Easy there, Bulldog. Give the rest of us a chance.
I'm liking this rat repeater thing.
Solid vaporization.
Okay. Let's we got that intense music. I don't like the sound of that. Oh!
Keep it up. Great. Another specimen for Toby. Ooh, that smarts. You've got him on the rope.
Okay. Keep looking around. All right. Oh, there's another one.
Ooh, that's smart. Come on, let's go. Hey, here, come on. We're close.
Are we?
We better get a scan.
Okay, there's something this way. Something's gonna come through that wall, maybe? Yeah.
You got him on the ropes. Ooh, right in the bread basket. It's on your left. Back to the next dimension. Ow! That's a nice start.
No, Ray didn't drop a trap. Okay.
Ow, freak!
Oops. Sorry about that, guys.
Fire. Oh, man. Bravo! Oh, it's okay, I got you.
Oh, look at
Yeah?
that.
Stand clear, stand clear. Now bring it in. Run! Now that hurt. Oh! Help! Give me a hand with this. Fuck you. That's a nice start. Watch it. We've stirred up a hornet's nest, kid.
Come on. Let's get you into the trap. Get you. Come on. There we go.
I want it.
There we go.
Turn around.
Oops, son of a gun. Keeps doing that on me.
Hi. Bring it out. Kapow, freak. They felt that one in Pittsburgh. Come on, let's go. We're close.
That was intense. Can't interact with that. Oh, there we go. There's something here. Hmm. Twisted it all. Where'd Ray go? Ray? Ray, you okay? Okay. Guess I'm going this way. Alright. Oh, here we go.
Come down here and say it.
There. Oh, what's this? Seems like this thing has to come down. And it can move.
Boy, are you gonna get it now.
Ray's doing talking over there. Feels like that. Those are the lights, but no car. Could there have been a glitch? Oh wait, I see. There's a ghost still here. Okay, hold on.
On the right.
There we. I was wondering what's going on.
Yow. Okay, nice and easy now. Ooh, right in the bread basket. Hold on there. Ah! Got a piece of that one. I think you're going to be all right. Hey, watch it. You're all right. Oh, it's on your left. That's the stuff. Ooh, painful.
Come on. There we are.
Pow! Creep! Come on, let's go!
Alright, I think that explains that one. There's a ghost hiding somewhere.
Well,
Okay.
hello there. Great. You guys all right? Man, there ain't nothing dead in this place.
Thanks for joining the party.
They're throwing everything they have at us to stop us from getting to that mausoleum.
That's as far as I can go. You guys got a clear path for me.
Ray, readings here are extremely unstable. Energy from the mandala and the escaped ghost is building up to a flashpoint. We don't have much time.
There we go.
Yeah, that's good. Thanks. Holding on.
Well, I guess we're going in there. We don't have a lot of choice. The graves pushing up through here really did a number on this place. Walter Peck is going to have a lot to answer to from the city parks department. If we can prevent the apocalypse, that is.
Ah!
Scan him, he's not to die. Ooh, that's smart. Run! Whoa! Look at them all! On the right! Make a hole! Easy there, Bulldog. Get the rest of it. Gotta move!
Alright, let's take a second to go to the chat. Sorry for the silence there, guys. That was pretty intense bit here. We got Read by Nature, and he asked Script Doctor, did you get round to giving more details about your Ghostbuster pitch in the last stream? Also, do you think any of your pitch ideas influenced later ideas that were used? Probably, for the second part of the question, probably not. Only because the people that I pitched to eventually did not get involved in any of the other Ghostbusters projects that later were developed, such as the 2016 one or the Ghostbusters Afterlife. So yeah, I don't see any of that, but there was definitely overlap. I mean, when you're dealing with a franchise like Ghostbusters and you examine all the lore, there's always a possibility that you can have similar ideas and similar takes on things to other people that are involved. It's just the nature of the game, especially when you're dealing with intellectual property. Lots of people end up just getting into the same mindset, and they understand the franchise and where it's going and what it's used for. As for yes, I finished off basically the amount of pitch I'm at liberty to say for that part. I can then go into details with regards to, like, I had a number of meetings with execs over at Sony and parts of what was being established as Ghost Core. And unfortunately, I didn't get to meet any of the people I really wanted to, like Dan Aykroyd or Ivan Reitman or any of them. But yeah, as things sort of progressed, they also kind of died down at the same time. The meetings got few and further apart, and eventually you just get someone else is involved, they're going a different direction, and that's just the nature of the game. I wasn't too upset by it, just how it is. A little, it would have been nice to have been able to work on that franchise, but just wasn't in the wasn't in the cards.
The only hope we have is to stay alive and keep them away from the Ecto.
I wholeheartedly agree with Rick.
More precisely, they're little stone angels capable of attaining speeds of 198 feet per second before they hit their target.
Sorry, I just lost my train of thought here because I'm being attacked.
Particle throwers aren't doing anything to them. Tether them and slash them into something.
Oh, man, they really did a good job taking me out there. Okay.
Above you! Looks like a good place for slime tethering.
Follow my lead.
Okay.
Hook them together. The kid's on to something.
Oof. Oh, wow. Oof.
Fine. How about some slime tethering?
Did we stop him? Nope. Oof. These guys are doing some damage. Ooh.
On your left.
You got it. Hook them together.
Oof. Mission failed. All right, let's try that again. That was a tough one. But there you go, 6. I died at one point. This sliming is the...
Well, if we're going...
Hey, over here. Little help? Yo, little help?
We've tried everything. This metal is psychonically charged, rendering it effectively indestructible.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in such an extreme situation, I suppose it's possible to cause it harm, but I don't think anything we have is going to make a dent in it.
Then what's our plan?
Ray, you two check out that side.
I think I'm picking up something odd here. What's your take on this? An indestructible gate attached to a damaged frame. A few concussive hits and the hinges might just break loose.
12 o'clock high.
They're too well protected. Our energy streams aren't going to hurt them.
Peter, go kick.
The only hope
Oh
we
my
have is to
God.
stay alive and keep them away from the Ecto.
I wholeheartedly agree with Rick.
Oh my lord. Yeah, these guys are very overpowered.
Speeds of 198 feet per second before they hit their targets, which is us.
Fellas, how's the aim? Man, I'm going back to sleep.
Particle throwers aren't doing anything.
Man.
Tether them and smash them into something.
Ooh. Got to revive Ray now.
On your left, looks like a good place for slime tethering.
Oh, there we go.
Thanks for joining the party.
I think we're getting close.
Way easier than last time.
Hey, guys, a little help? I bet we can pull these gates down. Hey, Ray, we got a chain or a winch for this thing?
I didn't plan for a fun-filled day of off-roading with Ecto-1, so no.
The tether might prove useful here.
Okay, kid. Tether the gate to my bumper, and I'll pull it down. Okay, good. Give me a few more, just to be sure. Not bad.
This way, gentlemen. Thank you. Nicely done.
All right. Cool.
I'm not sure going underground now is a good idea.
Come on, Spangs. Getting there is the fun part.
Is it? Is it really?
Careful, this matrix is becoming increasingly unstable.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Subscribe to this channel. Says, can I give you a tip? You can give us any tips you want. Absolutely. This is just a fun thing. I'm not going to take it too seriously, of course, but just have some fun. Looks like got the
That's our
open the
next stop.
mausoleum
Ever
gates.
feel like you're being watched?
Egon,
What?
please.
Get ready. Same drill as before.
Hook me up again. I'll take care of it.
Right, the tethers.
Boom!
And
At least the tether's held. My fault. Miscalculated.
Winston!
It's stuck. For real.
Ecto-1.
She's tough, but she took that pretty hard.
Can you get her rolling again?
Nah. Crickets. She's down for the count, guys.
I hate leaving her here like this.
I know it, Ray. This is definitely turning into a bad neighborhood. But we've got to keep moving. Guess we're walking from here.
Some of us have been walking.
Keep your eyes peeled.
I think we've got guests.
I knew it.
I think we're gonna wish we had that super slider.
All right.
Look out! Above you!
The strength is failing. Right! Look out, on your left.
Move!
Hey, over here. Run! Ow!
Ah, crazy.
Get a scan.
More.
Get a scan.
Get out of here! Just don't do it.
Here they come.
Focus on the cultists. This is fantastic. It's like a monster match.
Come on. There we go.
You've got him on the rope. Ow! He's on your left. Ow!
Hiding.
Let him have it. On the right.
This one's ready for the trap.
Yeah, there we go.
Trouble.
They felt that one in Pittsburgh. Where do you think you're going?
Identify the cultists and focus on them. It's their combined willpower that's protecting the mausoleum.
What hit me?
What's
Oh,
on
that
the
thing.
gate?
Those glowing indentations are obviously keyholes.
They are? Oh, sure, I see it now.
Where are the keys then?
Yeah. Oh, it's only a matter of time, of course, to the giant thing's coming, right?
Multiple contact.
Make a hole.
Gotta move.
Love you. Wait a minute. Ooh. That's some serious bad shooting, kid.
Hey! Oh! Man!
Could be trouble.
You're almost there.
Gonna have to watch out for you.
Almost took my head off.
Behind you. On the right.
All right. Okay. That was
Gotta
something.
think of something. Use your head, kid. Heck, use theirs.
What do you mean? What? I don't know what to do. And oh, there's something.
Here they come.
It's like you gotta just hold off on the waves. Well, things seem to be okay here.
We gotta think of something. Use your head, kid. Heck, use theirs.
I have no idea what type of clue that is regarding. Nope, nothing there.
We gotta think of something. Use your head, kid. Heck, use theirs.
Use your head, use there.
Gotta think of something. Use your head, kid. Heck, use theirs.
Oh. Oh, there's something up here. Oh. Okay, so it looks like there's a glitch. Okay.
Hey, more trouble. Run!
Whoa.
Keep it coming. Come on, guys. Let's put our heads together.
Oh. Okay, so there's the gargoyle things. They finally showed up.
Run!
A brace! A whole mess of them!
On your left.
That's got to be the key.
Okay. Something.
It may be possible to harness their interdimensional cranial energy source.
Okay. Oh, let's see. I'm gonna have to use that to that, maybe?
The kid's on to something.
Okay, there we go.
Come on, guys, let's put our heads together.
Hmm. Oh, that's gonna be cool.
Gotta think of something. Use your head, kid. Heck, use theirs.
Now, which one's gonna break first? That kind of worked.
Spectacular.
Way to go.
Great. Those fellas turned out to be pretty helpful.
This team can play, no doubt about it.
Exciting and somehow risky.
Well, yeah, thank you so much for that. Subscribe to the channel.
It's Peck.
Can we blast them? Just one's really hard. Nobody's gonna know.
Easy, Venkman. Everything points to Peck being a pawn.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
It's the mayor.
No, Ray, it's not. It's Ego Shandor.
Shandor possessed the mayor, turned Peck on us to slow us down, and when we shut down his Mandela before he could get fully juiced, he hijacked our ghost out of the containment unit as an alternate energy source.
Very good. And they say you're the slow one.
Wait, what? Who says that?
Everybody. What's the girl have to do with it?
Taking her was necessary. To assume my own destructor form, I require blood. My blood.
What about Gozer? I thought you built this all for him.
I did, but he failed me. Twice. How he earned the title the Destroyer is beyond me. Anyway, I thought to myself, why worship a god when you can actually become one?
Slime him.
Whoa! Ah!
Behind you! He's too powerful. It'll take all of our streams.
We've got to get through this shield.
Something tells me these things.
Dog! More than I expected. It's protecting itself.
Shielding itself. Nice work! Okay, step one. You got it! Almost there!
Hey, look what the new guy did.
It's fading.
Hey, look what the new guy
Beat
did.
him down! Let's get a capture stream on him!
Hold on. Seats down.
He's through! Now deactivate your pulse, and we'll cross the streams with the blast function.
I can't shut mine down, Ray.
Me too. Me neither. I mean,
Who decided to reinforce these shoulder straps? Yeah!
hey, Shandor, where's your destructor form now? Leave it in your other suit.
I
Oh, was someone waking out of their nap?
Oh, no.
That's very bad.
The architect? That's not so scary. The contractor, that's what kills you.
Peter, you don't understand. He's the architect, and he controls Ghost World.
And he can come into our world. And what do architects do?
They have automatic pencils. I don't know.
They redesign. Oh.
I will fill your seas with concrete and stone.
Whoa, take a break. Do you ever shut up?
Yeah. No! Listen!
I will pierce your world with girders of steel and panes of glass.
That's just mean supervillain French, Ray. All those guys talk like that.
I will crush your world under the weight of my cities.
Oh my lord.
I will smother creation under my own.
It's protecting itself.
Don't let it recharge.
Those things. Okay.
Keep it coming. Don't let it power up.
Don't let it recharge.
On the right! Where do you think you're going? Look behind you.
Blast it.
Hey, more trouble!
Oof. Oh.
We've got to get through this shielding.
It's growing stronger. Pour it on.
Oof.
Run! Not much longer.
Love you.
Incoming! Down! Give it to him! We've got to get through this shielding.
It's growing stronger.
Light them up.
Keep working. Look out. It's time. Cross the streams. We eat gods for breakfast. I'm deactivating the cross-stream governor. I never thought I'd say this again. Cross the streams!
We eat gods for breakfast?
Too much, you think?
No, I liked it.
I've got you.
Get me down from here. Please,
New guy.
I'm begging you. Let me
You're
down. This is not the last you will see of me.
The Ghostbusters. Hey, fellas. What are you doing here? What am I doing here? Where is here?
You were the victim of a trans-dimensional possession, Your Honor.
What's that mean?
An evil ghost was walking around in your body for a few months.
Whoa. Did anyone notice? Well, how's my approval rating?
Well, you got reelected.
By the way, you're a descendant of Shandor.
Yeah, I kinda got that. What?
Oh man, that's it, eh?
Strange.
That's awesome.
Who you gonna call?
Okay, cool. Wow, that was a fun game and cool story. Let's see if we can stop sharing. There we go. There we go. Oh well, that was awesome. So that was Six says, yeah, that was great script. Yeah. Ram Bam 3000. Brilliant game. So yeah, this was a really solid story for Ghostbusters. Definitely they were able to do a lot more than they could do on a feature, at least at the time that this game came out. With all the set pieces and the locations and all that stuff, that was pretty cool. I like the fact that it's kind of like how would I probably word this best? Because this is all like just being brought into my mind now, so I'm still processing it. But no, it's quite a cool story. Sort of like putting a button onto the Ivo Shandor, or at least another notch into the Ivo Shandor lore and legacy within Ghostbusters. And I dig how, like if you've seen Afterlife, I like how it kind of factors in onto this, where this one man's obsession with Gozer the Gozerian and Ghost World and whatever dimension that is has this ripple effect, and how much planning this guy has put into his obsession. It's quite yeah, it was quite a good story. The only weak point I say from seeing this would be the Alyssa character. I dig that they went to a different direction. They strayed away from Dana Barrett, but again, I like Sigourney Weaver, and she's so good in that role that it was a little disappointing not to see her there. But I do like that they brought in basically another catalyst character to facilitate the story. They just didn't really do anything with her, and the so-called love story between her and Venkman just did not have the chemistry or even the interest that they had together with Dana Barrett and Pete Venkman, with Sigourney Weaver and Bill Murray. That chemistry was far more tangible this time around. But I do like that it was a different type of conflict, because it doesn't just rely on Gozer the Gozerian and the two terror dogs and opening the dimensional portal and the destructor. They added another aspect to it. So they had Ivor Shandor become this architect creature, which is really cool, because it's kind of like, I think it's probably drawing on the rumors of the Ghostbusters Go to Hell script, where the Ghostbusters end up in a hell version of New York, but the way that they describe it, it was like New York of the 80s anyway, where people were kind of disrespectful, rude to you, torturing you psychologically, getting in your way, just, a kind of like a cranky city, which at the time they were pitching it in the late 90s, New York City hadn't been like that in many years anymore. So it was kind of, I can see the flaw in that. But I did like the fact that the stakes were, if they didn't defeat Ivor Shandor, he would basically just redesign the world in however image he wanted, and doing so to get great power. That's a pretty cool plot and obsession. And I like how in Ghostbusters Afterlife, Shandor's character, when he returns for that brief second, is trying to be a partner with Gozer to achieve another type of goal. And we can use this game as a reference to say, yeah, that goal would be, redoing the world, as opposed to just destroying it, just building something else. Almost like they're saying a build back better is wrong. Interesting. Very interesting. So let's see, for anyone who had been following along since the start of this playthrough, such as subscribe to this channel, and of course Six. What were your thoughts on the story? Let's get a little bit of discussion. Let's go for a few more minutes before we close it out, and yeah, we'll see what you guys have to say. Darth Plato, hey, how you doing? Good to see you here. Script Doctor, are you watching Boba Fett series? Sort of. it's not a priority right now, but yeah, when it drops on my streaming service, because I don't have Disney Plus, it drops on one of the other ones I subscribe to. I usually check it out just out of morbid curiosity, and also maybe perhaps just like when I look at Batwoman or other shows, I see what do they do right and what do they do wrong, and what can I learn from that. And I usually write those down as notes, and I prep them for videos, which I am behind on for myself, but unfortunately, or actually more fortunately for me, I've been getting a couple extra jobs and some consulting gigs, so that takes precedent. I thought this was going to be a very slow time because things were winding down in December, but literally by the end of the first week of January, it picked back up all over again. So that threw me for a loop. But I'm going to see what I can try and do this year. Now that I have a little bit more free time, day job stuff is slowing down a little bit, so I've got a little bit more room there. Let's see here. What else we have? Cavatino J. Lewis Tully, though. Yeah, no Lewis Tully. Rick Moranis had no real interest doing any acting at this time. Wanted to be a dad. Props to him for that. But he is coming back in a follow-up to Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, so we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Subscribe to this channel. Says, I can see why the studios didn't want to make this into a third Ghostbusters movie. This would cost so many millions to bring to the screen. In the 2000, this came out what, 2012, 2000, maybe 2009, 2000, between 2009 2012, something like that. Yeah, I can see that being an issue. It would definitely be pretty expensive with the way production costs go. There's a number of sets. First, you got Central Park Cemetery, then the Ivo Shandor Castle. You have the island off of Manhattan to do. So I'm pretty sure there's some number of places they could redress to try and make it work to save on costs, but I don't think it would have the same type of impact on it. Also, some of the set pieces in there would be redundant because it's stuff they've already seen. So one of the things that Hollywood is actively encouraging for, and it's one of the only good things that they encourage for, is that they usually want to say, we want to see something new. And then they follow it up with something that's the same but different, and that's when you get your advertisers and your accountants involved who just want to avert risk. So they're like, we want something new, but we want it to feel like it's the same, but at the same time be different. And it's a very peculiar request, but those that can pull it off usually do something quite fantastic with that. And myself and many other people that understand this, we usually cite the difference between the first Star Wars film and The Empire Strikes Back. The Empire Strikes Back is very much a Star Wars film. It's the same as Star Wars in some regards, but it is also very different. Now, granted, that was done a bit more on the independent side with George Lucas, but it is something that studios, when they have IP, tend to reference and want to do. The problem is that because in the differences that are implored in Empire Strikes Back, when you present something that is reflective of that for a follow-up of the IP, some people can get very apprehensive about that, especially when their jobs are on the line, which is always the case whenever a studio or producer is involved with a project. if it doesn't do well, usually their job is in jeopardy unless they hold a very, very, very high position in that company and have a lot of great friends and relationships to keep them still employed, so to speak. So let's see what else we got here. Kitty Bear, Crazy Dutch says, I liked the game. Yeah, I liked it too. If there is a follow-up to this with like a co-op play, that would be absolutely awesome. I would really enjoy that. I doubt my computer would be able to meet the requirements for the game, but hopefully by the time it comes out, I'll have a new machine, even though I don't really need one yet. Everything still works in this guy pretty adequately. Let's see. 6 says, I love this. It felt like a complete immersion into the Ghostbusters world. The voices help, of course, but the writing is perfect. The writing is damn solid. Can't disagree with that. I really wish I had some more knowledge with regards to writing video game scripts, other than what I've seen in interviews and what I've heard from some friends that have worked on some here and there, because it seems like you have a number of options and choices and lines and story beats to address aside from just the single plot that you'd have in a normal story from, say, like a feature film or from an episode, or if you're doing a series, like a mini series of 10 episodes of whatnot or something of that nature. So yeah, I'm curious to see how they would pull that off, because Dan Aykroyd and Harold Ramis wrote this together. And yeah, let's see. I mean, should contemplate. I don't want to promise anything, but I should see if I can try and reach out to some of the people I knew at Sony back in the day, and if they knew anything about this and would want to come on and talk about it. It's a long shot, but we'll see what I can do. I'm not going to make any promises, but that'll be nice to do for that. Subscribe to this channel. Brilliant storytelling definitely held over the Ghostbusters fans in the dark days of the franchise. Again, to go back to what we discussed earlier, a franchise never really stays dead. It can go dormant, it can have its lulls or its valleys, and it can also have its peaks. I would say, yeah, there was definitely a number of years where it had a valley in the 90s and early aughts, and then had a very huge decline in 2016 with that Ghostbusters film. And now we see it kind of on the rise with Ghostbusters Afterlife. And, well, definitely Ghostbusters Afterlife has some issues with like the first act pacing. The way it ends, I think, is quite great. But I also would preface that by saying it's not exactly a Ghostbusters movie. It's just a movie that takes place in the Ghostbusters universe and has that affiliation to the core team. It's really about a family, a reconciliation of things. I do wish there was a little bit more on the Ghostbusters side of it as well, and maybe a little bit extra for Egon's daughter to reconcile with her dad. But given what they had, and you can tell that there's a lot more that there was in that movie that they cut and didn't get on the screen. So I'm really hoping to see a whole lot of deleted scenes in the Ghostbusters Ultimate Collection, which if you haven't pre-ordered it and you're a big Ghostbusters fan, I would recommend it. I'm not getting any kickbacks from that, unfortunately, but I did order mine, so hopefully I get that next few weeks, and it could be a topic of discussion in the future. Darth Plato says, Script Doctor, if you're not caught up, I'll wait on the next question. Okay, I'm getting pretty close. But yeah, just put it in the chat. We'll still do it. I'm not gonna leave any question that I can see in here that I can actually scroll and pull up behind. Read by Nature. Overall, a fun game and story, expands on the lore, but works better as a game than the movie. I would agree with that. I would think if I were to repurpose this as a film, I would unfortunately have to cut out the Sedgwick Hotel stuff, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, and the library, and try and do some different types of set pieces, just to give it a little bit of a different expansion of that story, so it's not too familiar. Maybe keep some of the museum stuff, which is okay, but yeah, try and get more into the the jokes with regards to bureaucracy of Ghostbusters now being an agency of the city, and Walter Peck's involvement, and then showing the mandala and the discovery of that, and leading over to the island, and then Central Park, which is I think those parts could work as a film. But from a playing perspective, it was really cool to be in, Times Square on Manhattan, fighting ghosts and the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, and wandering through the Cedric Hotel, the fishermen and everything they did in the hallway by bringing in kind of like an ectoplasmic psychokinetic world inside of the hallways of the Cedric Hotel was really cool. Did not expect that in a Ghostbusters film. That's kind of like taking it a couple extra steps further. It's not just about the haunting of the ghost itself, but what they can do to the atmosphere around the location. So I think that's really fun, and something I hope that if we do get another Ghostbusters film, we get to see that for the Ghostbusters in that sort of vein, hopefully in a different way, not with like a fisherman motif, but maybe another type of gimmick. That would be pretty cool. 6 says, at this point, I'd pay double the ticket price for more movies like Ghostbusters Afterlife and Spider-Man. Yeah, I mean, I would say it's in the right direction. It's nice to see that there's a positive response to films that are trying to tell an interesting story and interesting characters. And also, it's always good when you can get a story that can hit you in an emotional spot and it be a positive hit with emotions, as opposed to the ones that have been stirring in audiences over the last 5 to 8 years. I think there's nothing wrong if you're a writer or a director or an actor that wants to provide a story or performance that makes a person cry and not feel embarrassed about crying about it. Like, yeah, it kind of reminds us that we're human, and it's not always just about escapism, but it's about kind of just taking a temporary break and hopefully be able to take something from that story and find something in our normal lives that allows us to really cherish our normal lives so much. If you rely too much on escapism, unfortunately, what you end up finding yourself is someone who probably dives deeper into the fictional world of movies, film, television, instead of taking those stories, those interesting lessons, those interesting characters or point of views, and using them to better inform yourself about the world around you. I mean, blind entertainment is always fun here and there, just to have just a complete another break or respite from the stresses of real life. But you don't want it to be something that is addictive and takes over the rest of your time, because it's antithetical to what entertainment is, because we as a species, we're very adaptable, and at the same time that allows us to also be very dependent on things that give us pleasure as opposed to finding a nice balance. And the last thing you want to do is see someone that you like just kind of get lost into wanting to shut off their brain and watch movies or anything all the time. Like, sometimes you just want to talk to them or have them talk about film or have them talk about stuff that is in their life. It sounds a little bit like I'm saying, entertainment is bad, but it's not. It's a much needed respite and kind of a reboot for your mind, but you just don't want it to be something you're doing all the time. Sorry for the ramble on that, guys. It's a little philosophy stuff, just getting into the part. What does Read by Nature have to say here? He says, still a shame they didn't follow up with more games, especially before Ramus's passing. I agree. Games are very expensive, though. They take years to do. Who knows? They could have had another one in development before he passed away, and then it happened, and they decided to put a stop on it. At least we know that there's talks about another game coming into the foyer. Unfortunately, yes, Harold Ramis isn't with us for that, but I mean, I'm pretty sure he'd be happy about Ghostbusters and its direction. I remember one of his last interviews he gave before he got sick and before he passed. He talked about the fun aspect of Ghostbusters and how he always wants to make it something new and also have the stories have a little bit of an extra oomph factor to it. And I think Jason Reitman managed to give us that with Afterlife. And hopefully, if him and his team comes back for another Ghostbusters film, they'll be able to do that again. Doesn't necessarily have to hit the same emotional beats of sorrow and loss and happiness, but if it can give us a great ending where we just cheer in the crowd and say yes and what have you, that's also that's good by me. Let's see here. Read by Nature says, "What's your thoughts on casting Egon for future games cartoons? Should it be all new voice actor or just a sound alike Egon with the rest OG actors?" Personally, I'm a big fan of just recasting. Maurice LaMarche did Egon in the real Ghostbusters cartoon. He's still around and he can still do the voice. I have no problem with anyone else doing it. I do have a problem with the new software that allows an individual to have do a voice recording of a character, and then a program takes samples of, say, Harold Ramis's voice, runs them through an algorithm, and allows it to reapply that voice over the other actor's performance, so that it sounds like Harold Ramis is performing Egon as well. I have issues with that. It's just feels weird, kind of like you're using the kind of like a necromantic puppet, so to speak. So, but I do know a lot of people in Hollywood that would be happy for that to be a thing, because they see it as a marketing standpoint. Like, the actors we love that are no longer around are coming back, quote unquote, to perform in a role. So yeah, it feels like it also robs opportunities of future performing talent to do those types of things. The what we had with Star Wars Rogue One with Tarkin was something that also bothered me, because although the actor who portrayed him in that film was good, just the CG computer generated effects, the deep faking or whatever algorithm Disney was using at that time just made it very off for me. Subscribe to this channel said it would have probably been minus Bill Murray if it was made into a film. That's up in the air, especially these days. Yeah, don't know. Bill Murray has always been a mystery for a lot of people. Turkin Rex says, great script, great stream, thank you. Yeah, thanks. This is my first time doing a live stream and a playthrough at that, so I'm so happy that you enjoyed it. See, constant drowsiness, which name I can relate to some days. First and third person shooters tend to go a bit off the rails to have more action. Oh, okay, that is good to know. What's this one here? Bunch of ghosts. You should totally do that. I promise to be on my best behavior when you bring guests on. I'll do my best to do that. To see where they are and how comfortable they are wanting to talk about stuff of that nature. It's always kind of tricky, because not a whole lot of people, and by like a whole lot, I'd say like 99.9% of the people I work with know that I do this YouTube stuff. So I kind of want to keep it separate that way, because I don't want them to cause issues with me, because again, Hollywood is as fun and as bright and as much money is being thrown around. Hollywood is very fickle. They don't like other people's success if it doesn't have a spillover to themselves, or they can't see a film a spillover to themselves. And by no means do I think that my YouTube channel is successful. It's just something I'd like to do, and it's a lot of fun. And the fact that I have anyone watching at all, in my views, is a success. But because I speak a bit more honestly to you guys on YouTube about my opinions of things than I can get away with in the industry, I know that would ruffle some feathers and compromise potential work for now. Not forever, just for now, but that will change eventually. Six is getting her Ghostbusters on February 1st. That's awesome. Let's see here. Ram Bam 3000. Script Doctor Peck is still an officious, ungrateful bar steward. Yeah, I think that's awesome for him. I I really do. Actor is a cool guy. Still likes the Ghostbusters. Not too much of a fan being called Dickless in the streets. Which, please, if you do see him, don't do that. He's been getting it for close to 40 years now. But yeah, he's a great actor, great character actor, and the fact that he came back for this was awesome. I have no reservations about seeing him in another Ghostbusters film. It'd be hysterical if he was mayor of New York in one. I can see some fun with that. Darth Plato, it's official. Script Doctor is the 5th Ghostbuster. I would love to be the 5th Ghostbuster. That'd be awesome. I could have some fun with Dan Aykroyd. That is for sure. The two and I both really like Dragnet, and yeah, I think if I were an actor, I could definitely learn to memorize some lines and talk like Joe Friday in that one. Rambam 3000 again. Script Doctor. It's the difference between the fight of a prisoner and the flight of a prisoner and the flight of a deserter. Okay, cool. Kitty Bear. I game all the time and watch movies and series all the time. I am fine with that because I can't be around other people. Dude, I understand. No problem. But I mean, you're able to interact here and socialize in some regard. I think that's good. I've seen some friends who I've known since I was like 3-4 years old that they have jobs, they live on their own, but they kind of dwell too much into film and television, and they don't really have much of their original personality anymore, which is sad. But Kitty Bear, with your dad jokes or bad jokes and the stuff that I've seen you interact with here, I don't think I have any reservations on that for you. I think you're okay. See, Darth Plato. Script Doctor, the French Revolution had a similar problem. Radicals were yelling that theater shows weren't revolutionary enough and needed to say more about liberty, egalitarian, and fraternity. I understand. Yeah, I understand where you're coming from that. They wanted their plays to have a bit more to them. Yeah, I don't blame them for that. Again, the other part too is like media stories, novels. Sorry, they are downstream from culture. The best ones can do a commentary on that can stimulate your mind and make you really think. I always advocate that if you're all writing a story, it should entertain, but it should also allow your audience to think about ideas or subjects that they don't normally do. Best not to preach to them about it. And if you are going to have a character that preaches, make sure they're the villain. That's because, again, I'm talking about preaching of a subject, not necessarily on the religious side of things, just to cover my bases there. But yeah, you just want to make sure that your proposing idea, better to always position it as a question as opposed to a statement, and then have the drama come from the discussion of that question. Not necessarily literally, but like through actions, through goals, through desires as well. Some great science fiction does that. I would say Soylent Green is a good one when it comes to like the shortage of food and the way the entire economy works at that point, and the discovery of what Soylent Green is in order to keep people alive. Definitely a good one. I think you know what, one of these days I'll be talking to Tom Conkle in a couple of days, probably tomorrow. I think after we do a deep dive of Lawrence of Arabia, we should take a look at Soylent Green. That would be a good one to discuss with you guys. We'll do that on his channel. And then Darth Plato follows up, and theaters were shut down as a result. Yeah. Let's see what else we got going on here. Here we go. Rambam says Darth Plato, the French Revolution was communist. Rousseau has a huge influence on Marx. There's a lot of interesting history with regards to French philosophy and their appropriation of Marx and whatnot. Origin of socialism was way different than what we see it as now. It was essentially anti-idle class, and idle class is on two parts. Not to get too political, but You have the idle class, which we regard to be the poor that just sponge off the state, and then you have the idle class that's the rich, which sponge off the workers, and neither side actually does anything to sort of improve themselves or generate more income outside of what they normally get. And the working class is what's used to push us as a society. We grow through education, through experience, through culture, all that through the working class. And then it just went off the rails. Like it totally did. It then got like government involvement and all that other stuff, and it became this basically this terrible system that tries to replace capitalism, which you can't do. Not with what's currently out there now. It doesn't work. Sorry, like it doesn't. Um, 6. That's weird. I wonder if they could apply that to singing in addition to talking. Have Elvis perform Justin Bieber's latest. Elvis would school Justin Bieber on anything that he comes up with. There was a reason he was called the King. Let's see here. Read by nature. Yes, deepfake tech opens up a Pandora's box. I recall ages ago when there was love for CGI. Then there was talk of a posthumous Bruce Lee movie using CGI. They did make a Bruce Lee game at that time. Yeah, I remember those points. I remember the biggest blowback with regards to CGI on the practical effects side of things. So when I was getting into the industry in like 2005, 2006, CGI was already pretty prominent. But there was kind of like this last desire to still do practicals. And there are many great arguments for it. The principal one is that duplicating light in CG is it doesn't function in the same way that it does in the real world. With all the computer programming, with all the algorithms that they put in place to try and recreate light functions, they still don't get it 100%. There are weird random elements that occur in reality that confirm or convey to an audience that it's more real that just can't be done in CG yet. I'm big on practical effects, practical models, and using computer generated images and compositing to just give it that extra flair of things that you can't do practically. I think the practical stuff just has a tangibility to it that just can't be duplicated by a computer as of yet. Subscribe to this channel. Says, with the technology of deepfake people's appearance and the ability to copy people's voices, how can any people believe anything is real in the future? It's a great question. Wish I had an answer for that. Let's see here. Read by nature. 40 years of it's true this man has no dick, both a blessing and a curse. Absolutely. Kogi Pan has script. Hey, how's it going? Darth Plato, script doctor. Is there any truth to the story that the Nosferatu movie Monster Likeness was based on a presence that a Hollywood cult were supposedly involved with in spirit mediums? I do know that there are people in Hollywood that are obsessed with spirit mediums, and some of them do go to the level of behavior that you would call a cult. I don't know if that particular thing for Nosferatu was true or not. There's definitely lots of stories, but I would, you know, what really irks me right now is because of this silly pandemic and the way things are happening. I have not been able to go back to California in 2 years. So I am like all the friends I have down there, I get managed to get on the phone for a little bit, or on a Skype call, or on Zoom, or by email, and they're few and far between because everybody's just so busy and crazy. So I don't even get to keep up with stuff that's going on down there all the time. And when I do, it's nice. But at the same time, what's going on in California, I don't really want to be there right now. But I do wish. But sometimes when you get questions like this, where it's like, oh, I know exactly who I would ask to get that information from. And if I was in town, I'd be able to like call them up and say, you know, dude, let's go out to lunch, talk about this, or bring them on to a channel if I wanted to do as not as a script doctor, but as my normal self. We have War Monkey. How's it going? So script has to be a big fan of Ready Player One. That's basically the message of the movie. By the way, that's a great movie. It gets a bad rap. It's a not terrible film. I read the script about 2 years before it came out. The script is a little better. Didn't dwell on certain aspects of the movie. But yeah, I mean, one thing that I'm a big advocate for is just a little bit of responsible balance. That's about it. I mean, when it comes to anything, just I think that's just something that's good for everyone. Let's see. Kitty Bear says, no matter how much I like people in real life, I always go nuts when around them. 1 hour a week is the maximum I can stand being around one person. It stresses me out for the whole week. Well, that's unfortunate, man. But hey, if since you know that parameter, no, I get that. If you don't want to be in that situation where you feel stressed out and stuff, dude, that's fine. I totally get you. Let's see here. Let's see. Do we have any more questions going on here? No, it looks like I got all that just scrolling through. So with that being said, wow, this has been a 3-hour and 12-minute stream. So thank you so much for everyone who has stuck around this far. Really appreciate it. I don't know what I'm going to do next week, but I will be asking around, see who's available, what sort of discussions we can talk about, or maybe find another game to explore. If you are watching this on the replay, please put a comment down with what you'd like to do. Six asks, what's next for your channel script? Well, I'm going to be working away on covering my the last episode of the Mandalorian review. It's a long one. I'm going to see if I can try and trim it down a little bit and get working on that. And then I'm just going to do another segment as well. And I'm probably going to do a couple of get some people I know in the industry to talk about the mechanics of the industry and the functions and their skills as well. See if I can reach out to some other screenwriters, some I know, some that I don't, if they want to come on and just talk about the craft and the differences in education, how there are some programs out there that teach you not so much how to be a writer, but understand the rules, language, and craft of screenwriting, and to give you the tools to be the best writer you can be. And then there are others that don't do that and throw out some warnings there. And see if we can also showcase some short films and things of that nature. So these are some of the plans I've got. I hope I'm able to meet them. And yeah, go from there. So with that being said, thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend and a great week. And we will catch you all later. Thank you so much. Have a great day.